Hey folks, this is the Blind Dude. I want to talk to you today about the preseason football schedule. The schedule has too many games and it don't look like it's too great. Some of the games have been blowouts, but the only reason why I was watching the games was because I wanted to see how Baker Mayfield was progressing as an NFL player. As a Gamecock fan, I was just interested in his progress. And it looks like Baker Mayfield has been playing very well. I guess it's because the pressure he was under in the big games with Clemson and stuff in the playoffs. But in reality, he is a very good football player. For the Browns, I think he'll be a success as well. The Atlanta Falcons has been a big disappointment. I think they lost just about every game. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I would want to win a game anyway. I don't care if you play in third or fourth strings. They have to be out there to win the game. They played a close game to Philadelphia, but Philadelphia pulled out another win, 18-12. It was a very low-scoring, high defensible game. Both sides were very good on the defense. But still, I hope this is not the regular teams that they're trying to put together. And if they are, I wouldn't want to be there because the coach is going to be angry if they're going to decide to lose next week at their regular season game. Because whoever goes out in the field and lose, that's going to be against them. And I would just like to see a good football game with the first stringers. So this idea about sissifying football has got to stop. I mean, here they are picking on concussions. We're talking about tackle football and sissifying it as far as we can go with the uniform, protecting every part of the body. In the old day when I was a kid, we didn't even wear protective gear. We just played and played hard. But this idea of concussion is serious, but that's part of the game. I mean, we're paying these players $18 million per year. They are out there willing to take the risk of tackling. When you're tackling somebody, you're out there to risk life and limb. But that's the name of the game. As pain is no gain. And I mean, the fans want that kind of action. Who wants soccer or sissy football as far as I'm concerned? It's a talent to dribble a ball with your feet, but still, you know, it's not great. And I'm just not for sissifying football. You know, these are not kids. We're talking about 6 foot, 300-pound dudes. Like, they can tackle and can take it up to about a certain age. And after a certain age, we all slow down. And about 40 is their limit, 45. But I'm looking forward to seeing the Patriots play this year to another Super Bowl. I'm going to catch up with the names and I'll get the equipment soon to keep you abreast of all the action. I love football. I love analyzing the game, and I will pick the players to write about. And I know that Baker Mayfield will do well. Deshaun Watson of the Texans, he's doing pretty good. He's throwing the ball well. He looks like he'd do good as a pro. And I hope he's in the regular season. He's got a lot of talent to give for the Texans. And I hope Davian Clowney's still playing defense. I don't like to see trade or change. It's hard to keep up with change and trades. I support my church, New Jerusalem Church, and it's at 108 Dorchester Manor. And its number is 843-207-9915. And Apostle Prayer was our apostle. We have a sermon. It's at October 24th in 2018. And I am a minister. And I will be giving the first service. And I will be giving a 20-minute service at 7:30 in the evening. I look forward to hearing from you guys. But again, the idea of playing football is about as safe as it will be. It, I don't like touch football. It is coming to that point. I just don't think that's going to fly. I think they're doing something on one of the cable channels now about touch football. It's not going to fly. It's just not going to fly with touch football, and I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to give it a chance. I just don't see touch football as an option. It's not going to fly. Folks, look at automobile racing. People stand up wanting people to wreck. I mean, it's violence that people love. So that is what they expect. And football, leave it alone. This idea of Colin K, whatever his name, I can't pronounce the last name. The dude that plays for the 49ers, the quarterback, if he's not happy, he's making a lot of money. They got a Canadian football league. Maybe he can play in Canada. Because if he's not happy here and thinks it's inequality, then he's got planes that go in every direction. He could choose one. And if he likes hot weather, there's always other places and cold weather places, but it's still the idea of taking a knee during the national anthem. I think players that are not happy stay in the locker room till the anthem's played, then come out and do their thing. But the media should be fined for showing it. They shouldn't show it. They should wait till the national anthem is finished, because it's hurting the sport and it's hurting the business. Ratings are coming down, and college football fans are, the pro football fans are leaving the NFL in droves. So, it's an idea that is not great. And the football players should be in the locker room that take a knee during the anthem and not respect the USA. And they should wait till the anthem's played and then come on out. And I don't believe in this practice here that's been happening. And I think that the flag and the music should be respected and then play ball. I don't like some of the rule changes in charging. It shouldn't be in the NFL. College-wise, yeah, maybe, but not in pros. Pros know what they're getting into. They have to stop the defense has to stop the offense from advancing in yards, and it's just not a thing they can do except play hard. And when you play hardball, you get hurt. It's part of the game. It's tackle football. Look at wrestling, for God's sakes. I mean, wrestlers don't have anything. They just wear trunks like boxers. They do some pretty athleticism type moves, and they get hurt. Sometimes people think it's a put on, but really it's not. They get hurt, injured from very serious type moves, and they take chances, but they know it's part of the game. And these doctors has to quit interfering in things. Sisyphean football is not the answer. Fans pay a lot of money to sit in a football game. Tackle should emphasize that word, tackle football. They do a tackle football game. They should expect people to be hurt on the field. It's part of the game to be hit and hit hard. And this idea of coddling is not well, and it's not good for these doctors to be overly concerned with the idea of sisyphean the sport of tackle football. In the NFL especially, and touch football will not work. College football is charging their fans too much money. The stands are being emptied. The Coastal Carolina game is a good example of University of South Carolina playing Coastal. The stands were emptied. They knew that South Carolina was going to win. I hope that's not going to be a trend. And I hope that South Carolina will fill the stands this Saturday at 3:30. I hope it's over 100,000 people. They need the funds to come in. Concession stand funds and everything. Now that they're paying these players to play, they'll need some money. The business aspect, they need to have promotions now to attract people into the stadiums. South Carolina's playing Georgia. Just that name of both of those teams, the history of both of those teams, they should fill the stands. The second game of the season will be at home in Columbia, South Carolina. They ought to fill that place, and noisy as it can get. And I mean, with South Carolina fans only. There shouldn't be that many Georgia fans there. Bulldog fans should be there though, because it's not going to be Georgia. We'll give them the game. If we lose, we lose, but we'll give them a game, and a game they will have. I don't care if they're a little bigger than us. We just have to hit them a little bit harder, and they will fall. But be it as it may, we'll be out there to play, and we have a talented depth that can beat any team, and we will beat Georgia with the home and field advantage, I believe will to be had by a touchdown. And I believe we'll win this game. We got the chance to upset it. We got the depth and the talent to do so. And I know Will Muschamp will make sure his players are safe. But with the prices, parking lot fees, tailgate fees, and everything, I just don't think that there's a lot of money being involved with a college game, and people rather stay home. It's sad, but it's so true. But it's the way it is. That's college football prices are staggering because of the expense of it. Nike, I think, should put up the money for it. They're a billion-dollar corporation, so I think they should pay for it. And oh, by the way, I have a book out by Christian Faith Publishing. It's called God's Eyes, and I believe it's $12 on paperback and $28 hardback is a great bargain. It's a great gift for anybody, and I think it should be a great gift for any day of the year. I hope people would buy it and that they would read it and that it would be a good read, and I know that they'll enjoy it. I also think that Clemson will have a hard time with AT&T. This first road game, AT&T, Texas A&M, excuse me. And I know that they will play all right. Clemson should run away with the game. But just in case, think about it, folks. Guess who ran away with the first win? Texas A&M. So look out to Clemson. You might have your first real game on the schedule. I really don't think Clemson's going to be 12-0, for they got a tough schedule. It's not going to happen. And I don't think they'll make the playoffs this year for Alabama. And Nick Saban and Alabama is not really having it good with this year with the comments he's trying to make with the quarterbacks with that lady that interviewed him on the sideline. I don't think that's going to fly. I think it's a back and forth deal, and and the ESPN people are just salivating over some news stuff, and this is it. Nick Saban's comments to that girl. But I think, in my opinion, she was trying to get information that would differentiate one quarterback over the other, cause dissension in the ranks in the team. So, that ain't gonna work. Well, Nick Saban's a little bit wiser than she is. So Smarty Pants didn't get what she wanted and got spanked for it in a literary sense. And I know that y'all enjoy it, and I hope that y'all tune in, and I have faith that y'all will support me, and I look forward to other countries tuning in, and I look forward to hearing from you. My phone number is 1-800-784-4613, and I ask people to call in when they want to, and I'll be there. And I thank y'all for listening and having me, and I appreciate it. And one last advertisement is to support the National Federation of the Blind. I am president, and we need members, and we need funds coming in, so support your veterans as well with Davis Veteran Services. I look forward to hearing from you in all this week with this show. Thank you. Don't forget, support your local high school football team. They need the funds too. Thanks.